think everything should be working. I'm not quite sure though. Alright, testing. I think everything should be working. I'm not quite sure though. Alright, it does appear to be working, so that's good to hear. So I was working on this beat the other day. I'm not like that great at making beats, but I'm trying to get better because I really enjoy it. So I started working on this beat, and I made this melody, and I think it sounds like pretty good. Um, and usually that's what I have the most issues with is making melodies. That's like been the hardest thing for me. But as of this one came out really really good, and pretty happy with it. Uh, so yeah, like I said, melodies was the hardest thing for me, but I'm starting to get better with that. And then now, what I'm finding is an issue. Well, not really an issue, but I want to improve upon is beat variation. Because you know, when you make a beat, it might get repetitive over and over, hearing the same sounds back and forth, back and forth. Of course, it won't sound as repetitive when you have somebody like singing over it or rapping, whatever the case is. But just default, I want to make a beat that's not as repetitive, or it sounds, I don't know. I want to get better at making beat variation. So like added snares, hi hats, just random sounds throughout the beat that change it up a little bit, so it doesn't sound the same like back and forth. A B C D A B. You know what I mean? So change up like A Z Q W A Z Q, like something different. I don't know. But yeah. It probably sounds really stupid out loud, but that's whatever. So yeah, this is part of this what the melody sounds like. I don't know how good it is from the Streamlabs. Let me cut this up though. Alright. There we go. See, I'm not sure how loud this will be in video or stream, whatever, but so that's what the melody sounds like. And I have that same melody I made, but this is the same BPM, but it's longer and drawn out. And I had a counter melody for that for the main melody. I'm gonna play the main one first. That's the exact same chord progression. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar in the first, but it's just the exact same pattern, but it's just longer and stretched out. The other one I compressed it more, but it's the exact same. Nothing's changed. Same timing and everything. It's just this is longer. And I made this counter melody, which works with the main melody in this, but for some reason when I try to use the same counter melody in the other beat, the faster paced one, it doesn't work, and it just doesn't fit, which I don't understand why, because the math and timing should make sense, but I guess not. So that's what this sounds like. Let me back up. Wait, was I even... There we go. So that's what that sounds like. And then with this... And when I try it with that, it doesn't like work in the other beat, which is the one I'm actually working on currently. This was like, I was working on this last night, right? I made this and I liked the melody, and I was like, I want it fast paced. I want it to be like a trap beat. So I just copied the whole file, and I started working on the other one. This is like the pure thing when I first started with this, but I don't really plan on touching this. This is just here because I made a copy, and I like the melody and I didn't want to lose it, so I just made a copy of it. And then here's what some of the sounds. Which that's not my kind of beat. That's just something that sounds good, but that's not how I like making beats. But yeah, the counter melody, it doesn't work for whatever reason. So I was trying to figure out another one. This is the counter melody. It's the same rhythm essentially, but I kind of, it's like shortened and changed it around a little bit. I'm gonna play it for you. And I changed changed the flute to a piano. I like the flute better, but it just wasn't working. And I don't. It still doesn't really work. Like it works, but it doesn't work. Like it's like a forced. So that's what it sounds like right now. So I mean, it sounds okay, but it just, I don't know. It just doesn't work. Like it does seem like it works, which I guess it kind of does work, but it just, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it a smooth work. It's almost like they're forced to work with each other rather than they want to work with each other. You know what I mean? So that's I guess the best way I can word that. So this is what the whole beat sounds like as of right now. Hopefully nobody tries to steal this or anything, which I don't think this is gonna get any views because I'm just streaming for somebody that just might randomly be on. So, by the way, this beat's not done. Like, I haven't mastered or mixed any of the sounds yet. Like, except what this is for a sound effect because it was way too loud at the moment. So I haven't touched anything yet. No effects or anything's added right now. So this is just the raw, you know, cut beat.
Perfect.
It sounds okay, but right here when the counter melody comes in, like it just, when it comes in with the rest of the instruments playing, it doesn't sound that good. And that's where the main issue is. When you're playing it by itself, it doesn't sound as bad. Well, it doesn't sound bad, but it doesn't sound like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, the example where they're forced to work with each other, they work together, but it's not like they want to. I don't know how, that's, I'm thinking of it like people. I'm comparing it to people, which doesn't make sense, but it's besides the point. So yeah, like I said, it's like it doesn't, like it's forced to work, but it doesn't want to work. So it's gonna be kind of it. But like it doesn't sound bad, which I'm not saying it sounds bad right there, but when you have all the other things playing, it just doesn't work for some reason. I'm gonna just do the 808. So, I mean, that didn't sound too bad, but then we add the clap, let's add hats, and let's go with the kick. And let's add that. It just sounds like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound that good to me, like that. So I was trying to figure out another melody to change that with, or what to do, because I'm, like I said, I'm not new to making beats, but I'm not as good as I would like to be. Like, I'm decent, like I have a decent understanding, decent knowledge, things like that, but I'm still like not good with the effects and all that other extra stuff at the moment. But I'm planning on getting there, so that's how it sounds like at. I'm gonna just play it one more time. I'm gonna start working on it. I'm gonna play some other stuff right quick, give you guys a little taste of what it is, and then from there I'm gonna try either working on this or try making a new beat. I don't know. We'll see.
Perfect.
What is this? Okay, this is alright. So this is a beat I made when I first started making beats. Like, this was like 2 years ago. Maybe a little bit less. Well, I started. Alright, so I started making like. Let me to go deep back. All right, so my uncle used to have this thing called a MIDI keyboard, and he used to have preloaded sound effects, and I used to mess around with those, tap it a certain way, and make beats, right? But I always enjoyed doing that kind of stuff. So then, come ninth grade, we get these things called Chromebooks, and it's pretty much like a laptop and stuff, and they had like these free online beat makers. So I was using those and started making beats, and I didn't like. I was just doing it for fun. Like I never really thought much of it. And this is a dude named Nick Mirror. I'm sure most of you guys heard of it. I didn't know he was like a big time producer or anything. Well, he wasn't at the time, as far as I know. But we was in ninth grade. We had this one class together. I guess we was cool. I mean, I was cool with him. It seemed like we were both cool. So we used to work on. I used to work on beats like randomly, and I used to play it for him. I used to get his opinion and stuff on it. And then they weren't like good beats. They were just like random stuff that sounded okay, but they're not like actual beats that you would want to buy. You know what I mean? Just something that's just to mess around. Which that's all I thought of it. It's just for fun and stuff like that. But now I'm kind of enjoying it more, and I kind of want to get better at this. Before I was just doing it just because, but now I'm actually trying to do something with this. So then fast forward, last year I started doing a little bit more here and there. This still didn't really do it as much, but you know, I still started doing it. And then as of this summer, I started making beats a lot more often, which that was a long story for just because. But so yeah, so that's kind of how my beat process thing was. I just liked instrumentals and stuff, so I just started working on it, and now I actually enjoy making it. Of course, I'm not like good, or like I wouldn't say I'm not good, but I wouldn't say I'm like notable or anything like that right now, because there's still a lot I need to learn, like the effects, tuning, equalizing, all that other extra stuff, which is I want to learn that, but I still haven't. So you know, but yeah, this is one beat I had made like a while ago, like a long time ago, when I started getting back into it, because like 10th and 11th I wasn't really into it as much. Senior year, like early senior year, I started a little bit, and then I kind of didn't really touch it for the rest of the school year as much. And then here's the summer, which I just graduated, so then I started working on these a little bit more. So this was like either last year or a little bit before that. I can't remember. But it's nothing good. It's whatever. And that beat's like really quiet. I use like loops. Like these are like pre-made loops and stuff that like the let's see, let me go back. Yeah, that's like a loop that I had found, and I started using those, and then I started using my own, like, you know, snares, claps, all that extra stuff, which wasn't really good at the time, but like I said, I'm starting to progress. I'm getting better. What is this? That's it's a MIDI loop. This is actually a beat I was working on with my friend a while ago, but this is before I owned FL Studio, because I used to use a free version, so I was never able to go back on my beats. So I was in the middle of working on a beat with my friend, which I had a lot of progress on, and my FL had crashed. It froze actually, and so I had closed out and reopened it, and remember seeing that, so I assumed I could go back to it, but I lost it. So that beat was actually probably my second best beat. The first beat I played earlier, I feel like that's currently my best, or the one I progressed the most with as of right now, because I like made my own melody. I'm starting to get better, and this, I feel like this beat that this was going to be was like probably my second best. Like the two beats, this one and the first one, I feel like these beats would be something you'd hear on the radio or something like that. So, but this is nothing right now, because all the other stuff is gone. So yeah, that's how that went. What is this? Let's see. And I just have random names for my beats just because. Okay, this looks really busy. Oh. Okay, this is another beat I started working on. This is like, I made this purely from scratch. It's okay. I mean, it's not crazy or anything. What I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna play it for you because I have it, like, I have effects that grow speed and stuff on it on certain parts, and I don't own grow speed, so you can't just save it and then it still be there. You got to redo it every time you want to work back on it. But I just have that beat saved, so I'm gonna play it really quick if I can find it. I have to find my projects folder because, yeah, it's a little bit weird. Because I have an ultra wide monitor and I changed the ratio to 1920, so I have like black bars that you guys can't see. So it changed the way all my icons and stuff work because it's like spread out, like whatever. That's relevant. And this is what it would sound like the other beat. Pretty much how it goes, and it's like, you know, skips around, but you don't get some of the effects that I had added prior. But this beat's okay. It's nothing crazy. It's not anything that is a banger or anything. I liked it, but it's whatever. What is this? Oh yeah, this is another beat where I started getting back into it. So this is like early summer. I had found a loop. I had changed around a lot of the notes for it, and then I just put some stuff over it. This right here is before I started learning hi-hat variation, which you'll see in, I think, this one. So that was just like some a loop the piano was, and I like changed some of the notes around from it, and I changed the piano and added some stuff to it. What is, yeah, this, okay, so this is when I started learning hi-hat variation in terms of like making beats. So I, like, before you just have like the simple 2-bar, you know, or like the faster paced ones. But I started learning like how to change it up a little bit. Not the actual pattern, but like you'll see the lower parts. That part right there. So that's what I started learning right there, that kind of stuff, which I didn't know that before. So that's something. This is also the one I actually started making my own melodies, even though this melody is not crazy or anything, but it is something. So I don't know. Let me do something real quick because I have to do this every time I want to listen to it or work on it. It was scratch. Let me go back. I don't know how long I'm streaming for. Maybe a couple. I don't know. I was just gonna work on some, but now I'm just showing you guys stuff for whatever reason. I don't know why I even decided to do that. But whatever. All right, so. This is nothing crazy right here, but I added like under melody to it, I guess, and it sounds okay. That 808's actually supposed to be this one. I don't know why it changed. Or maybe I changed it and I just didn't realize it. But I need to... Yeah, none of these are like mixed. I didn't mix any of the sounds. Because like I said, when I start working on it, I don't mix it until after like the main track is done. Which I probably should change that. So that's something. That's when I started like making my own chord progressions, or these aren't chord progressions as far as I know. And this is when I started learning hi-hats, like how to add like undertones and other extra stuff. And the rest of these are just irrelevant beats that I started playing. Like this when I like these were a couple years ago, I think. Not a couple years ago, like within the past year and a half. So these are kind of old. I'm not sure what these are though. That doesn't sound good at all. That's something I guess I was trying and I fell asleep and I just whatever. But yeah, that's some of the stuff I have. I have some old beats on like my Google, but I'm not gonna go through all that right now. But yeah, that's just some of it. So right now my main issues at the current moment, like immediate, is making better variation beat. So like changing the beat up where I don't know, I could leave room for the chorus, the hook, verse. So I'm not sure how I should start doing that stuff. I just edit it around how I like at the moment, but in terms of actual song production, things like that, I need to learn how to make it to where the beat doesn't get stale. Like it doesn't sound like the same thing the entire time, with like, you know, the sounds and effects to change it up. And also room for like verses and verses and hooks and stuff like that, which none of this is at the moment as far as I know. But I do leave little spots out, so if somebody's like, you know, freestyling or whatever, not freestyling but rapping, you know, have like it'll cut, but I think that's kind of long cut, but there's like another way to do it. I have to look into it. I'll find that out. So I could just cut like a little section out of it, or just shrink it some by dragging them over, and then I'll do the little drops. But these are more of like a change in the beat. These little spaces right here, it's not much, but you know what I mean. But I feel like at the moment this is probably the best beat I have made in terms of like learning stuff and things like that on my own. Like, so yeah. This melody is completely from scratch. I didn't hear anybody else's melody and think to copy it. So if somebody already has this melody, then it's just mere coincidence. So yeah, that's probably my favorite beat that I made for sure. The last one I played, I did like though.
Perfect.
I I think that little clap right here, I think I might change that. Like, this is just, I don't know. I think I'm going to change that because it kind of sounds a little weird right there. Because I don't want it to be that entire thing. So I might change that right there. Let's see.
Perfect.
I mean, it sounds okay, but these, like, I don't know, like, it just doesn't work. I changed it a little bit in terms of the actual counter melody. Like, I changed, like, took, like, part of the end off, but, like, the part where it would still be the same in this area, it just, I don't know, it doesn't work with the rest of it playing, and I don't understand why. So that's something I need to learn. Maybe it would work here in this space, and I just take the 2 off. It's just something I'm trying right now. But yeah, that, I don't know. That needs a lot of, this still needs a lot of work, because I haven't gone through and did anything with these. I haven't added any effects, it's just basic things, you know, basic stuff. So I don't understand, not that I understand, I don't know scales like that, because in terms of like making beats, because I played the cello for 7 years, so I do know like scales like that, but in terms of just like these chord progressions and stuff like that, I still don't fully understand. It's not that I don't understand, I haven't like learned that kind of stuff yet. So that's stuff I'm still hoping to figure out over time. But that's just some stuff. If anybody that does care or anything. What is the other? What is this one? Okay, that's the one that got oofed. What is this one? Okay. That's the one that I think this is the only one I actually finished, but I still didn't do any effects or mix it or anything like that. And this will be kind of relevant right now. Is this it? No, it's not it. Skumi sheet. No, I already know what sheet is. Lade gets her heat. Fire heat. There's this another beat, but I don't see it. Might have deleted it on accident. Yeah, I think I got rid of that somehow. That's unfortunate. Dang. I don't even know I deleted that. Or maybe I'm just being slow. It's kind of late, so I'm probably just being slow right now. I guess I'm gonna try to work on a beat, like do something quick. I'm not good at like, cause when I make a beat, it takes me a long time, cause I'm not like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not great or good yet. So what I do is, as of recently, like just a couple days ago, where I started making my own melodies from scratch and stuff like that. I started learning. I have this thing, a MIDI keyboard, which is pretty much just like a piano that you plug into your computer or whatever. And that's where I started like playing notes and stuff on my computer. So how I start is I don't pay attention to the BPM or anything right now. I just go to my plugins, generators, VST, and I have Nexus. Somebody put Nexus on my computer. I don't know if it's a full version or free. I don't know what it is, but some plugins work, some don't. I don't know why. In terms of like on Nexus, So I don't know if this is the official version or somebody made their own. I don't know. But I had my friend put this on my computer for me. I don't expect much to come out of right now because I'm not that great at making stuff on the spot, and it takes me a while to start doing stuff. Am I supposed to start with piano? I don't like the way that sounds. Oh, okay. Alright, so right now I'm just trying to work something random. Usually I wouldn't find something that fast, but that sounds kind of cool. I'm trying to figure out what note I'm looking for. Okay, I think. Okay. Okay, that seems too slow. Maybe I'm being dumb. I'll just click it in and then I'll figure out what BPM works from there. So apparently it's saying the scale, not scale, but this thing doesn't work. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I think that's right. So the BPM has to get slow. It still seems slower than what I want it to be. Because apparently, alright, so from what I understand, that this note right here and this note right here don't work because of the black bars. That's what I understand. That's from what I learned, but it sounds like it works. But I guess with later other sounds, I don't know, it doesn't work. But I'll continue for now. I need to find the right BPM. I'm not sure how to do that yet. So it takes. I feel it's too slow. I don't know why it doubled like that. And I'm gonna try this to bring it out some. That's too fast. Too slow. And that doesn't seem like that worked. I'm not good at this, as you guys may already know. So what I'm gonna do right now, and I guess I'll try to figure something out from here. Let's see. I haven't done, because as a recent been trying to make my own melodies, but I don't have the mindset right now to do that. I'm really tired, so I'm just messing around with the loop, I guess. There it is. What is this one? Oh, okay, here's my other stuff. Cause I was already using that. Okay, okay. Now I understand. sounds cool. Oh, I didn't want to create a pattern. I kind of want that to be faster. Okay, that sounds really cool to me. Kind of. I don't like how you have to click it each time you want to use one. I don't know. I'm just pressing random keys. I'm not good at this yet, so I'm just learning, trying to learn. annoying. Yeah, that's an issue right there. I just noticed. Yeah, that's why it wasn't freaking working. What the heck? Okay. What? I'm trying to figure something out. Give me a second. Is it half 8? It's 2, so it's 8. I honestly have no idea already. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying stuff out. I'm trying to learn. Man, that takes practicing, messing around, things like that. So I just want to check out how I made it for actually start doing something. I don't know. It sounds okay. I'm just trying. I'm just messing around right now, honestly. Bruh, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't mess with that flute for that. I guess a bell might work. I don't know. Okay, don't have that. Don't have that. Let's just. Alright, this run is trash. I'm not gonna hold you. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just messing around trying to figure something out. Sounds good. What? Why are you doing this 808? That doesn't sound good. Okay, so I'm gonna start from that. Let me control D. Shift down one. Messing with anything right now. Yeah, I'm gonna just give it for now. Yeah, the sounds aren't going together right now. I don't have the mindset. I'm way too tired for this. We have something else working on, I guess. I'm not saving that. Well, actually, I might save that. I'm fine with the melody for now. I'm gonna add to that later. Maybe when I'm actually awake, I might hear something. But at the moment, I'm not hearing anything right now. So I'm gonna save this though. just end it off with this, I guess. I don't know.
Perfect.